All right, it's going to be a trade recap of how I made $2,695 this morning day trading the NASDAQ. This was the one and only trade I took. It was a 1 minute short targeting some sell side liquidity. Absolute banger trade for a 1 to 2.3 R trade. Let's freaking go, baby. So let's go over why I took this trade and how you guys could have also taken this trade. So if we come back over to market open here, look on the higher time frames, we can see I was actually very bullish coming into the day. I was very bullish because we were respecting this 4-hour gap here. We disrespected this gap. We have relative equal highs here. And on ES had relative equal highs at its new week opening gap right here. Boom. So obviously, it and then it ended up hitting it right before market open, but this was still my draw. And I was still bullish just because if we look at price was clearly bullish. So yeah, I was bullish coming into the day. We were also respecting hourly. We had this hourly gap that was kind of a condition, but I honestly expected prices to go right through this until ES hit that new week opening gap, which it did. So if we come to market open, play price out. We also had a data low down here. Forgot to mention that. For shorts, we had data low here. So this was kind of conflicting draws a little bit because we did have data low here, and then we had all this LR right here, sell side. So a little bit of conflicting draws, and then obviously there's 1 hour gap that we filled just before market open here. But I was still leaning bullish coming into the day just because the higher time frame looked so bullish. But if we play price out at open, let me go to the 1 minute. So here's open, and we can see that NQ is kind of going down, right? And if we look at ES is doing the complete opposite. So ES ended up filling its entire new week opening gap. So this black line is like the top of the new week opening gap. So fill NLog. So this is the top of the new week opening gap. So ES pumps off open and fills its entire new week opening gap, while NQ dumps. So now I'm like, okay, these things are super uncorrelated. This is dumping off a 1 hour gap, so it is a sponsored dump, but they're super uncorrelated. I'm just going to sit here and be patient. We're probably going to take out these data lows in the sell side liquidity. Now, maybe look for a long off of it. At the end of the day, I'm still bullish. So if we play price out, we see we end up taking all this out, and then I'm looking for longs here. We don't get any long. Okay, now at this point, I'm no longer bullish. I'm like, okay, price is obviously going down. 10 a.m. opens right. 10 a.m. opens and we inverse this 4 hour gap right here. So you can see here, we do inverse this 4 hour gap. We do end up respecting this 1 hour gap right here, but I don't really care because we inversed the 4 hour and we left relative equal lows at this sell side right here. So we have this obvious sell side, or we have this obvious sell side liquidity right here, left equal lows at. Now, why a main thing I was bearish here is because these two draws right here are not significant lows. These are not significant lows. They're not inside of any gaps. You can see over to the left, there's no gaps for these to be inside. So the next significant draw in liquidity for me was these lows down here. It's all this LR and it's inside gaps. It's also a 4 hour gap, I believe. Yeah, 4 hour gap right here. So this was my next significant low. So I'm like, okay, we inverse this 4 hour gap. Our next significant area of liquidity or significant key level is these lows way down here. So I'm like, I'm basically bearish all the way down to those lows, right? So now if we come back to price here. So now at this point, I was honestly looking for a short because of these relative equal lows we left. And then 10 a.m. opens right here. Here's 10 a.m. open. 10 a.m. opens into this 15-minute fair value gap. Now I'm simply just waiting for any sort of inverse out of here. We then get a stop hunt, tap into a discounted 5-minute, end up getting this 1 minute with a good close right there. That was my entry. I went break even at this 5-minute gap. And yeah, we just dumped straight down to TP. Now okay, this is what I was going to talk about. One thing I was upset about. So I did hit its 1 to 2.34 R trade, which is a beautiful trade, absolute banger setup. I would always target this low. But I'm on fresh, lucid flex accounts, and I want to build the buffer. And I was thinking like, bro, I know price is going to go all the way down here. Like I said, this is my next significant area of liquidity. There's no reason for price not to go down here. I can hold this for a 1 to 7 R and build up my buffer and then just farm winning days. But I was like, no, I'm going to stay disciplined. I'm just going to take my profits here, be disciplined, take the low hanging fruit. And then if we play this out, yeah. So it did exactly what I thought it was going to do. I did not take advantage of it. I took the low hanging fruit. On any other situation, I would be 100% satisfied with this TP right here, and you guys should too. But since I want to build the buffer on these new accounts, because I had premium accounts on Alpha and then everything that happened with them. So now I'm on a new funded and I'm on a new Lucid accounts. I'm trying to build up those. So I'm like, back and just get my buffer on this, and then I would just have to farm winning days for the max payout. But unfortunately, I stayed disciplined. Just kidding. But yeah, but I think it's good that I stayed disciplined. But yeah, it's a little unfortunate. I could have built my buffer today, but it's okay. We still hit a banger trade. Absolutely beautiful setup. Hopefully the markets are back. This was kind of like our area, right? Like this little range. We're still in this big ass range. We have all these relative equal highs up here now, but we're still in this weird range. But hopefully the markets start getting a little better, because this was super clean today. Honestly, this was a beautiful setup. We also had a little continuation right here. The only thing I don't like about this setup was that it was in discount, but the draw and liquidity was so obvious. So like if you missed this first one, you could have definitely taken the second one. But yeah, W day overall. Live streaming tomorrow in the free Discord. Linked for that is in the description. So yeah, W day. Thanks guys for watching, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.